Good morning, YouTube. Today's video will be on fusion reactors and how we can exploit that to get to nearby stars. I hinted at that in my previous video on non-terrestrial steel. So we're going to get into that today. Now, there's been a lot of disappointment with fusion energy over the years. Scientists have been telling us that fusion energy is just around the corner, well, for what, 60, 70 years? And it hasn't happened yet. People are starting to lose patience, as would be expected. But I think that something has changed recently that has restored my hope that fusion energy will be a reality, and it will be a reality very, very soon. And that was some information I stumbled across about 3 years ago when I found out that Lockheed Martin was building a prototype of a fusion reactor that was the size of a very large jet engine. And the reason why I found that really shocking is that in the past, these fusion reactors that they've been trying to build are huge freaking like industrial projects that cost hundreds of billions of dollars and are spread out over acres of land. Okay, and the reason why it was been like that is because the key to fusion energy is the strength of the magnetic field that makes up the bubble, the magnetic bubble that contains the plasma. The weaker the field, the larger the bubble has to be. So if Lockheed Martin is building a fusion reactor this size, it means that they have made significant progress in generating very powerful magnetic fields. And that's a very, very big plus. Now, I don't know where they got, this information. They must hire a lot of very intelligent people, and they finally started to figure things out. I'm sure that has nothing to do with their access to Area 51. But anyway, the point is that we should know something in about 2 years, whether or not their efforts have borne fruit. And if they have borne fruit, it's probably going to be another 10 years after that before we see access to this technology given to commercial ventures. And then after that, it's just going to be, you know the deal. First generation fusion plant, second generation fusion plant, with every generation, new generation of design of these plants, they're going to get better and better, more efficient, more powerful. So if that happens, then that means that the whole world will have plenty of energy for pretty much as cheap as water. Well, yeah, that's because that's the fuel for these things. It's just the hydrogen in the water. Okay, so that's going to vastly improve humanity's lives very soon. But in the long run, this is exactly the kind of power source that we're going to need to power these interstellar vessels that I was talking about in the first video, the one that we're going to be building using the non-terrestrial steel. And so in my next video, I think I'm going to talk about what the design of these vessels is going to look like, because, well, for these fusion reactors, you're going to need a lot of water. Okay, and how these vessels manage the water that they'll be carrying is going to be significant to how these fusion generators are powered, and a multitude of other systems in the vessel. For instance, shielding from radiation, oxygen generation. It just goes on and on. The water is really going to be the lifeblood of these vessels. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I love making them, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your day.